Cheers to my first coconut coffee. It's great. Wow. This serving is so huge. I don't think I could finish this. For only 100,000 Vietnamese dong. That's a lot of servings. I don't even know how to eat this, guys. I love this place because it's convenient near my hotel, so that it's just like a 1-minute walk away. Here's the salted lemonade. Let's give it a taste. It's sour. They weren't kidding when it's a lemonade. As you can see, it's very lively, vibrant, and I bought a luggage near here. Let's just try to walk. And the thing here in Vietnam is that you need to be careful because they've got a lot of motorcycles. So yeah, everything is just convenient here because every place that you need is just near each other. Got some cheap and affordable stuff that you could buy, and it's a great deal. I bought a cushion for 585,000 Vietnamese dong.
Kind of coffee is the teamwork coffee. Yeah. So yeah.
Drank all my coffee. Time to spin.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go!
1, 2, 3, go!
2, 3, go!
2, 3, go!
2, 3, walk!
2, 3, walk!
Good. Yeah, good job.
What's up, KaNikks? And guess where I'm at? Xin chào! I am now at Noi Bai International Airport, Hanoi, Vietnam. Woohoo! Another international trip. Let's go! I'm on my way to KaNikks Cosmetics, and I'm already in Old Quarter, Hanoi. So, KaNikks, I am now here at KaNikks Beauty Cosmetic, and I bought a cushion for 585,000 Vietnamese dong, or worth around 10 USD. Unfortunately, we're not allowed to take video inside, but I'll just show you what I bought later, and I will use it for the coffee session. Here's the store
Người ta
from
cũng
the
là khách, người ta là
outside,
muốn trả người ta bảo ở đấy.
and here's the surrounding area. Our hotel, guys, elegant premium hotel, and right across the hotel is a cute cafe. It's called Cafe Cute. So they have a lot of choices, and here's their menu. There's just so many choices that I could show this one. So we've got bún chả worth 120,000 Vietnamese dong, and then I got the spring rolls, and then there's really just a lot on the menu. So you also have like drinks and smoothies. So yeah, I love this place because it's convenient near my hotel, so that it's just like a 1-minute walk away. Here's the salted lemonade. Let's give it a taste. It's sour. They weren't kidding when it's a lemonade, but I love it. It's refreshing. It has that healthy vibes to it. I believe this is just 40,000 Vietnamese dong, or around less than $2 USD. Spring rolls, guys. I'm so excited to taste. It's my first time to taste spring roll. I've never tasted it ever. Wow, look at that. Isn't that amazing? Let's try. Let's dip it in this vinegar. Moment of truth, guys. Similar to lumpia, but the lumpia has a much stronger taste. This one has sort of like a more vegetable to it, but I love it. This is amazing. Wow, this serving is so huge. I don't think I could finish this for only 100,000 Vietnamese dong. That's a lot of servings. I don't even know how to eat this, guys, but we'll survive this. Let's go. Look at that. So let's try the lucha. So excited. That is an amazing flavor. It's barbecue, and then you've got this broth, but the broth is not that strong, so you still taste the barbecue instead of the broth. And I love this meat. This is one of the best meats that I had so far. I'm a meat lover, guys, so this is an amazing meat. So I'll just finish the rest of my dish and hope you guys are inspired and enjoyed. And please feel free to come here anytime soon. Here's the room. Lots of coffee.
Upcoming maybe tomorrow. Turtle shell and the Arabica bean, they're gonna be thinner. And one more interesting difference is about the line in the middle of the bean. So with the Robusta bean, they often have a straight and bigger line. And with Arabica, it can be more curvy, more fluctuate. Yeah. The popcorn, it reaches to the light roasting level. And for every 2 more minutes, it's gonna reach to the next level roasting. Yeah. So kind of coffee is the teamwork coffee. Yes. So yeah, our teamwork coffee. Generic glass. Yeah. I just put it here. Give me one more.
Here's my
From the shorter side.
first pour over coffee.
Yeah. How is it? Just very light coffee actually. And at the first sip, you might see somehow it's gonna be kind of sour in the taste.
Yeah, it
Right?
is sour.
It is sour. So why is sour like that? Because actually inside the coffee, the most sensitive ingredient to the heat is the acidity. So at the first pour of mine, it's gonna extract most of the acidity inside the coffee.
Here's my first egg coffee.
Được. Rất là đậu xanh luôn.
Balance between sweet and salty. I love it. Now let's mix.
Good.
Delicious.
Delicious.
Yeah.
You can mix that so you can feel the coffee as well. Don't forget about the coffee at the bottom. Không bị quấy quá đâu.
Tastes great. Coffee biscuit.
Do you somehow still feel the cinnamon in it, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right amount of balance. Coffee. Delicious.
This is like very traditional. If you come, okay.
Salt coffee.
Yeah. Mix it, mix it. Everyone also, we still have a lot here as well.
Interesting. A bit salty.
Is it salty enough? Yeah. You can go slowly up, yeah. Slowly up, and maybe falling higher, yeah. Cool. Okay. On top of our coffee.
Delicious.
Delicious, huh?
Yeah. Cheers to my first coconut coffee.
Có một tí mùi mùi đúng không?
It's great.
Good. Ice cream. If you want more flex, feel free. Yeah. How do you say delicious in Korean?
맛있어.
맛있어. 맛있어. It is. So this one we have here. Eat. So if you serve them a bowl of coffee cherry, they only take the highest quality of cherry to eat. Very smart. And because the input, what? Yeah, I'll wait for you. No worries. Yeah, repeat after me. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go!
1, 2, 3, go!
2, 3, go!
2, 3, go!
2, 3,
2, 3, go!
Good. Yes, enjoy.
Thank you.
Yes. It's something from the sea.
Cucumber? Sea cucumber?
No. Special than that.
Oh, seahorse?
No, not seahorse, but close, close.
It's a sea worm?
It is. Wow.
Oh.
You know.
Best coffee ever.
And now another cup of pie.
Coffee cocktail.
Yep.
Drank all my coffee. Time to spin. So let me show you the view outside our hotel. So as you can see, it's very lively, vibrant, and I bought a luggage near here, and it's just cheap. So if you walk around, there will be shops in here where you could buy clothes, luggage. So I mean, it's not really that developed, but It's just the vibes that's different. They kept their culture. So this is where I bought the luggage, and it's very cheap and durable as well. Yeah, a very nice place. I love how it's just vibrant at night. I actually love the old quarter better at night. It has more charm, more lively, and full of energy. I'm so happy with my purchase at Linjiang. So come on guys, come visit Linjiang. It's just 6 minutes away from my hotel. I just walked here. They've got some cheap and affordable stuff that you could buy, and it's a great deal. Let's go. So I asked what is the whitening soap because my mom wanted whitening soap, and they gave me this. So there are really a lot of products in here, and I just walked 6 minutes away from my hotel. So this is really an amazing shop. And if you think about it, this is even cheap. So I love this. So I tried their toothpaste at the hotel, and I would really love to buy some toothpaste. They have different types of toothpaste. They've got whitening, you name it, you've got it. So I really want to buy a lot from this shop. This is so amazing. Let's just try to walk. And the thing here in Vietnam is that you need to be careful because they've got a lot of motorcycles. So yeah, everything is just convenient here because every place that you need is just near each other. And I love Hanoi better at night because it brings out, you know, a very cheerful vibes, lots of lights, so on and so forth. What's up, KaNikks? I wanted to record my key takeaways for my day at Hanoi. And first, I'm gonna start off maybe from the time that I left Philippines. So these are tips that you could use whenever you go to Vietnam. So first, you need to fill up the eGov travel. So I'll just post the link here. And then if you could pay your travel tax via your airline. So for myself, I took Cebu Pacific. So I paid it online, and then the self check-in at the kiosk is available from that point up to the immigration. I believe it was only 30 minutes. So I wasn't able to record because it was kind of chaotic. There's a long line at the travel tax, so it's just fortunate for me that I did not have to fall in line because I already paid via my airline. And then next would be you have to purchase your eSIM via Agoda or Klook. So I booked mine via Agoda, and once I landed at Noi Bai International Airport, even if I did not leave the plane yet, I was able to activate it and already use it. And of course, don't forget to turn on your data roaming. So the trick here is to already create an eSIM once you receive the voucher from Agoda, because it will be hard for you to connect to the network if you don't have your eSIM yet. So there will be instructions via the voucher. So if you're still in your home country, I suggest you already create your eSIM. So it's just easy. You scan the QR code that was given to you and just follow the instructions. And then the best thing about Vietnam is that Grab works, so it's very convenient, and also the prices of Grab is really cheap. So at the airport, there will be a lot of Grab drivers asking you to pay like 300,000 Vietnamese dong, but don't take those because it's still cheaper in the Grab app itself. So it's around 245,000 Vietnamese dong if you book via the Grab directly. And the travel time with a little bit of traffic, although the traffic is really heavy, so it took me around 40 minutes to reach the old quarter from Noi Bai International Airport. And then the cards that work at the ATMs at Noi Bai International Airport would be MariBank and Gcash. So I tried GoTime, however it did not work, so I'm still contacting customer service about what happened. GoTime works at Sydney, Australia, so I was thinking it would also work in Vietnam as well. So if you haven't watched my Sydney vlog, I'll just post it in here and please do watch it. Sydney is one of the cities that I really love. Australia is one of the countries that I really love as well. So that's one of my international travel vlogs. And then another tip is that you need to withdraw cash from the ATM at the airport. Once you arrive at Old Quarter, stalls still use cash. There are ATMs around here, but I just wanted to be sure so that when I arrive at Old Quarter, I could pay immediately. Let's say I would need to take lunch. So the thing about Grab is that it would be more convenient if you would top up with your card so that you don't need to pay cash every time. You don't need to wait for the change, right? Because once it's top up using your card, it's automatic. So whenever you book Agoda or Klook, you could also use my links below. You'll get a lot of discounts. Let's say for myself, I got around 15% discount or more, so it varies per season. So if you could use the Agoda or Klook links below to get your eSIM, that would be great. And then I also booked my hotel in advance via Agoda. You could also check it in Klook. So I booked La Renta Hotel and Spa, which is in the Old Quarter, so it's very convenient. However, when we arrived there, they say that the AC was broken, but it was actually a blessing in disguise because they transferred us to this room, which is very beautiful. I'll have a room tour, and it's called Elegance Premier Hotel, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check. I took a picture of their business card so I could also post it in here. And let me just check. Yeah, it is Elegance Premium Hotel. So at first I got confused because there are two lobbies. The first lobby is where your reception will take care of you, and then the next one is where you go to your room. So I kind of got lost when I was waiting for my check-in because I arrived here at Vietnam around 10 a.m. Vietnamese time, and my check-in was still about 2 p.m. Vietnamese time. So while waiting, I had to go outside, went to Coca-Locks to buy this beautiful cushion, and when I got back to Elegance Premier Hotel, I went to the second entrance, so I thought it was a different hotel. But don't be confused, there are two entrances in there. And then another tip, aside from booking your eSIM and hotels in advance via the Klook or Agoda link descriptions below, is that you should know the weather of, let's say, Vietnam per seasons. So I've always wanted to go to Vietnam in September, but I felt like I had the opportunity to already go by the end of May. And when I got here, the weather in Hanoi was up to 40 degrees Celsius. So it's really hot and humid. It's just that it's my first time. I'm enjoying it, so I don't really mind it. It's just that I'm very happy with my travel to Vietnam, and I would want to thank the Lord for this opportunity because If it wasn't for God's blessings and timing, I wouldn't be here anyway. So another tip is the Google map is accurate. So I went to this place. It's a cosmetic shop, or like they sell shampoos like this, conditioner. There's a lot. It's a cosmetic shop. They even have whitening soap, and it's called Lingjang or Linggyang. I don't know how to pronounce it. And it's around 6 minutes from my hotel, so I just walked. I just followed Google Maps, and it was very accurate to the core. So yeah, trust Google Map. And then what I love about Vietnam is that I could really see that Vietnamese love their country and are helpful and hospitable. I mean, the receptionist was a woman who even carried my luggage, and I wanted to help her, but she was amazing. So thank you, Elegance Premier Hotel, for your hospitality. And also, the good thing about Hanoi is that there's a lot of coffee shops in here. So I really suggest booking that Hanoi coffee workshop. It's really amazing, and think about it. Only for around 21 US dollars, you could taste 6 types of coffee, and there's even a free sample of wine tasting. So I don't drink alcohol. I had to skip that. But you could check in my video what happened afterwards, and each coffee would just cost you around $3 USD. Part of the workshop is tasting the coffee, so the workshop is $21 USD. If you perform the math, it's around $3 USD. It's tasting 6 free coffees from that workshop. At the same time, you're learning a lot how to create coffee, and who knows, maybe you could even have your own cafe, right? So another tip is regarding the motorcycles. So you need to be careful. That's why it's kind of difficult to vlog using the DJI Osmo 360, because aside from looking at your mobile phone, you still need to look at left and right about the motorcycles. So what I noticed is that the motorcycles don't stop, but if you cross the street, they will slow down. So you just need to, I don't know how it works here, but I just let them feel my presence, if that's how you put it. And also you have to look at them in the eye so that they will know that you're crossing the street. Let's talk about what I purchased at the coffee workshop. So they will present you with different things at the coffee workshop. Let's say coffee beans or different types of grinded coffee. But what I purchased is, surprise, it's so cute. So it's like, wait for it. Ta-da! So you've got 2, 4, 6, 8 different types of coffee flavors, and you even receive a free keychain. Not sure if you could say it, yeah. And this is only worth 300,000 Vietnamese dong, right? So you could give it to your family and friends as a souvenir, and it's not that expensive, and besides, it's just so cute, right? And also at the shop in, let's start with Cosmolux first. So I bought a cushion because I just believe that I wanted to try Vietnamese makeup, and I saw that Clavu, I'll post the spelling or the word itself. Clavu Cosmetics is a Vietnamese makeup. So I tried this earlier from 3 o'clock in the afternoon up to 9 in the evening. I used a setting spray, and it was amazing. the Vietnamese makeup seems to be the best makeup that could withstand high heat and high humidity. So I suggest you guys purchasing this brand called Clavo. Okay, going back, so I asked the personnel at the Ling Jiang, which is the most fragrant shampoo and conditioner, and she gave me this one, L'Oreal. So let's take a bit of a smell because I forgot how it smelled like earlier. Yeah, it smells like the shampoo and conditioner at Australia. So it has a base of like a mandarin and cherry blossom combined. This one as well. So, and it's only 190,000 Vietnamese dong. And then I bought two of these, which is around 170,000 Vietnamese dong. So I'll just post the US dollar equivalents, and each is even more than 100 milliliters, so it's like 360 milliliters. I do have a flight to Ho Chi Minh. I just hope that they wouldn't intercept these products because I think in the Philippines, more than 100 ml going outside of the country is not allowed. But hopefully, domestic flights within Vietnam, they would allow this because it's a souvenir, right? And then, yeah, so the thing about Ling Jiang is that they're very helpful, and then you have to be cautious, right? Because I asked if they do have perfumes, and then it's a good thing that I asked permission because it looked like the tester. So I asked if I could spray it, and they said no. So be very cautious, guys. Some of the things that we thought are accepted in different cultures are okay, but you have to ask permission first, even recording videos, right? Because as a travel blogger, sometimes we don't ask permissions. And some of the shops that did not allow videos would be the souvenir shop, right? So it's very crucial that you ask permission, or if you feel like you need to do something that's accepted in your culture, double check, think twice, because it may not be accepted in the Vietnamese culture, or some might be more sensitive. So it's a good thing that I also watch YouTube videos, because that's one thing that they mentioned as one of the tips going to Vietnam. So you need to be very cautious about purchasing items. Once you touch it, you're expected to buy it, since especially in the morning, if you don't buy it, it could be an offense to them because they would think that it would be unlucky for them the entire day of a customer not buying one item. I hope I said it right. So I tried the toothpaste at the hotel and I wasn't sensitive to it. So that's why I've always wanted to purchase a Vietnamese toothpaste. And this one is worth 65,000 Vietnamese dong. And it is, let me just check the milligrams. I don't think there's milligrams stated in here, but yeah, this is how big it is. Oh, there, it's 100 grams. So hopefully I have my teeth whitened, because it says here that you've got a 3D effect, shining white for a brighter smile. That's a good caption. So yeah, the unfortunate thing is that I believe Insta360 Go Ultra updated their firmware, and for some reasons it's not working anymore with my Boya mic mini. So I might need to purchase in the future the official Insta360 mic. So let's talk about the souvenirs that I purchased. So look at that. There are a lot of magnets being sold in here. Unfortunately, I wasn't provided permission to take a video of the souvenir shop inside. This is worth 90,000 Vietnamese dong. So I'll just post the US dollar equivalent. So every small souvenir is 90,000 Vietnamese dong. It was supposed to be 100,000 Vietnamese dong. However, I haggled. So this is the good thing about Vietnam, guys. You're allowed to haggle. So haggle for a cheaper price. Ask them, is there a discount? They would know about that. And then one of the things that I love souvenir shops are the shirts. Look at that, right? And this is only worth 160,000 Vietnamese dong. So I'll just post the US dollar equivalents in there. They usually have white or black t-shirts. So their sizes ranges, and this one is already medium. So it fits me. It even has allowance in here. And the thing is, they might have different sizes, but the prints might be limited to a specific size. So let's say for this one, this print would only be applicable to medium. So they also have red shirts. Their red shirts would usually have a yellow star in the middle, but I wanted a more colorful shirt since I collect shirts. I bought one at Sydney before and I loved it. So yeah, let's look at my list so that I don't forget anything. So yeah, I believe that's it. And please don't forget to take that coffee workshop at Hanoi, the one that I stated at Agoda. Use my link below to get more discounts. You're gonna miss more than half of your life if you don't take that workshop. And also think about it. Buying it at a cheaper price would mean that someday you could even establish your own cafe, right? By creating the 6 types of Vietnamese coffee. And every coffee was delicious. My most favorite was the coffee cocktail. I could drink that every day because it doesn't really taste a lot of coffee in it, but it's more lime based and I love lemonade bread. So yeah, that's it for today. And also, one of the tips in booking the Agoda hotel or Click hotel is that check for something that has a breakfast buffet, because instead of buying, outside food, especially me, I practice intermittent fasting, so I don't eat like more than thrice a day, sometimes just twice or sometimes just once. So if you do have a buffet, then it's a win-win, right? You already performed your intermittent fasting, at the same time free food, free unlimited food. So that's it for my tips here at Hanoi, my key takeaways. Would I go back here? Yes. Another thing about Hanoi is that you need to be cautious of the smell. So I've researched, because there's a certain smell to it. If you're kind of sensitive, please be cautious of the smell. I researched what that certain smell is because it's kind of pungent. And I couldn't pinpoint. So when I researched on the internet, it's fish sauce. So there's a bit of smell of spices in fish sauce, although the fish sauce isn't really too strong. So it's just that their food has a lot of spices and fish sauce. You'll get used to it. So the first time I arrived here, I couldn't pinpoint it, and then maybe after a few hours I got used to it. So yeah, but their airport really smells good, and even their hotels, they use like fragrances everywhere. Alright, so that's it for my key takeaways, my tips at arriving at Hanoi. Hopefully you could use my vlog, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share and comment. Let me know where you're watching from, so in the next video I could also create a shout out portion and mention your name. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll perform a quick room tour. I'm really tired as of this moment. And then tomorrow will be another day, another vlog, but this time it's not Hanoi, but it's in Sapa. So see you guys tomorrow morning. Bye. What's up, KaNikks? Another day, another vlog. Good morning! And we're on our way to the free breakfast buffet, so come join me as I eat the unlimited food. And also, today we're going to Sapa, so I'm excited. I can't wait because I believe the weather at Sapa is much cooler than what we have in Hanoi. Come and join me. Fried rice, and I believe this is chicken with vegetables. We've got sausages and vegetables. Beverages section, so they've got cereals. It's amazing. And I don't know what this is. I think this is strawberry jam, some condiments, and then you've got coffee, you've got water, and then orange juice. Approached me and asked if I wanted to order something, and you could choose from either one of the below. So just take a screen capture, and I took pancake. This is what I got. I just wanted fruits for today, maybe bread and a bit of butter. And here's their tea. It's Lipton tea. And voila, here's the pancake. Ready in a few minutes, so I'm excited to try this. And come join me. It has honey and it's buttered with butter, so a bit fluffy, not too, I mean it's soft, so I'm good with this. Now let's taste this with the butter. A lot better. It's great. Now let's try the plain bread. A bit flaky. I love that it's not sweet, so this is more for me. Now let's try the dragon fruits. I'm excited. It's not sour. It's kind of sweet, so I love it. This one is my favorite fruit so far. Then let's try the passion fruit. So I've searched about this. I don't know what this is, but this is passion fruit. So the way that you eat this is just scoop it up with a small spoon. Delicious. Doesn't taste like anything, but it's not too sour. However, it's not too sweet either, so I think I love this too. Now, let's try to taste their watermelon. Amazing. So, this is juicy and sweet, so this is the type of watermelon that I love. I love all the fruits in here. And guess what? Here's the banana. So they gave bananas, I think around 30 minutes after. So I got one. Let's taste this. This is sweet and fresh. I didn't know that Vietnamese banana could taste so good. Overall, that was a beautiful breakfast. I loved it. It's delicious. I noticed that the pancakes don't have much dairy in it as well as the butter. So I made some research, and it's because Vietnam doesn't have a lot of cattle. They do have water buffaloes because one of their main staple food is rice. And it's also because of history. So it was only during the French colonization that dairy was introduced, but most of the staple items or food that Vietnamese have would be lime, chilies, and fish sauce. So they like light and tasty, salty, umami flavors. So that's why they don't have much dairy in their food. So if you're used to butter having that creamy, dairy, milky flavor, then you have to get used to what they have here in Vietnam. So I love my breakfast, and I feel like this is the healthiest breakfast I've ever had because most of it are fruits and bread. So I love Vietnam. I could never say less about Vietnam. This is the way to my room, and the design is kind of French inspired. So in the middle you have the elevator, and I'm on the 5th floor. So outside the elevator is my room there. Using a key card. And here's my room. So you just place the key card here. It automatically lights up. So here's my room, and here's a quick room tour. Here's the room, and I already used the bed, so it's not as fixed compared to yesterday. So they have this cute lampshade over here, and this is I believe French or Vietnamese inspired artwork, and I love the feels or vibes of the room. It screams elegance. They do have a TV, but they do have a television, but I did not use it because I enjoyed spending time outside. And here's the restroom. It's also French inspired design. As you could see, the toilet is very clean, so it's sparkling white. And then there's 2 showers in here. You could change the shower mode, and also there you could adjust the temperature, so they do have hot shower. And I love that they do provide shampoo and shower gel, so both are fragrant, and they do provide toilet paper, so they do provide an extra toilet paper. And then you've got towels, and then 2 towelettes, 2 small towels. So one tip is to have a disposable hand towel in Hanoi. So you just have to place it in water, and then it will help you cool off in the hot weather of Hanoi. And this is their mirror. So I love the fact that you've got a mirror in here. And here's the sink. So it's very clean. And I used the L'Oreal shampoo and conditioner last night. Yeah, it is L'Oreal. So it's very fragrant and very soft. For our ladies, you've got a hair dryer, and then you even have a socket in here, so you could dry your hair while looking at the mirror. So this is just too awesome and convenient for this hotel. And it's very cheap. So I just booked this via Agoda. So the great thing is that they provide a toothbrush, a mini toothpaste, and then they also provide comb, because I actually forgot my comb at home, so it was convenient that they do provide this. Trash can in here, and it's so convenient because you can just step on it. I even used this whitening body wash, and I just realized when I looked at the back of it, it's actually made in Japan. So I already packed my luggage, and this is the pink luggage that I bought last night. As you could see, it's very durable, and it's only 700,000 Vietnamese dong. And the great thing about it is that it's very convenient because it only consists of 2 locks, and this is TSA enabled. There are a lot of spaces for your stuff, so you could even place your luggage in here. I placed it mine last night, but I already prepared it. So there's even a refrigerator. Surprisingly, they do have soft drinks, and I believe this is, says here beer Hanoi, so that must be beer, but I don't drink alcohol. They have Tropicana Twister and then Coca-Cola. So I asked how much is Coca-Cola, and it's just worth 20,000 Vietnamese dong. So that's really cheap. I thought soft drinks in here was a luxury item. However, even at the hotel itself, that's so cheap. And then what I love about this room as well is that you've got workspace. So the snacks aren't free. It will be charged once you check out. So you've got Lay's in here, and I don't know how to pronounce this, naan, probably bread with chocolate, and then Oreo, of course. You've got free coffee and tea. You could even adjust the temperature of the air condition, and there's the remote for your TV. Aside from that, there's a place where you could also place your things, and the chair design is very French inspired as well, probably, or maybe native Vietnam, not so sure. A bedside table, and this is a water heater, and then you could just plug it in here. Most of their sockets are universal, so you don't have to worry about adapters. And then you also have phone in here. You've got 2 glasses in here, probably for tea. And then if you open this is where you will find the toothbrush. So I already used the toothbrush. They also have soap, and then they also have another toothbrush, which I did not use, and they even have Q-tips, so I used some of those. Yeah, so it's like 2. They also provide rubber sleepers, so I've noticed in Vietnam that these are common. So I brought my own sleepers because I thought they wouldn't have one, but you don't need to bring any sleepers at all. So I opened one of their Tropicana Twister, and I'm excited. How does it taste? Probably less sweet, so let's try. The same as other Tropicana Twisters in the world. So this is pretty much cheap for hotel price.